So the big question is, how low can Bitcoin really go? And when will we see a turnaround? When will this bear market end? So I want to give you my predictions, and I don't want to be arrogant, but I have so far been spot on. Furthermore, we're also going to look at two predictions from one is the Rockefeller International Managing Director and Chairman, Mr. Ruchir Sharma, and Galaxy Digital CEO Mike Novogratz, who both share a similar outlook like mine. First, I want to look at the past recent drops that we had in Bitcoin. And the past two biggest one was one from 2013 to 2015. And the second one was obviously from the end of 2017 to 2019. Now, I have showed these in the live stream sometimes, but I really do think that they are interesting to look at. So if we go back to 2013, November, we had a Bitcoin high of $1,163. Now, it took 14 months, and it took a drawdown of 86% to a low of $152, which occurred on January 2015. Now, when I move on to December 2017, we saw a high of almost $20,000. 14 months later, and a drawdown of 83%, we saw in January 2019 a low of 3,220. I know that the past is no guarantee of the future, and history does rhyme, or maybe not. But if we look at the current high that we had here in October 2021, October, November, depending if you look at the daily, the weekly, the monthly, but roughly around 64,000 high. Now, 9 months later in July, now the current low was, however, in June, and we saw Bitcoin at 17,708, but that's only 72% from its recent all-time high. So if we were to see this current bear market last 14 months, as you can see down here, and if we would see Bitcoin hitting 12,000 by December 2022, that would equal an 81% drawdown from its past all-time high. Now, obviously, there's no guarantee that this will take place, which is why I think it's a good idea to average in already now, because a lot of altcoins have obviously taken bigger hits. But I think this is a scenario that I think could likely play out. And during a recent appearance on CNBC, Mike Novogratz, he predicted that cryptocurrency prices could still go lower. Now, his instinct says it's going to be a choppy sideways for a while until the Federal Reserve flinches by reversing its hawkish monetary policy. Now, he claims that the industry is in the middle of a massive correction due to the fact that there is lots and lots of excessive leverage. Centralized cryptocurrency companies such as Celsius, BlockFi, and Three Arrows Capital had an enormous amount of leverage. So these three companies are so far among the biggest casualties of the ongoing market crash, pushing the entire industry to the breaking point. However, yet the process of deleveraging from his point of view is not fully complete just yet. It feels that we are 90% through that deleveraging, Mike Novogratz said. And Rockefeller International Managing Director and Chairman Ruchir Sharma, he said that Bitcoin has been spoiled by too much cheap money and speculative interest. He did, however, say that Bitcoin could make a comeback in a similar fashion to that of e-commerce giant Amazon, which actually plunged about 90% in the early 2000s.com collapse, but subsequently rose more than 300 times in value over the next 20 plus years. First, however, we need the excesses to get weeded out, and then we can see the emergence once again of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies as a steadier asset. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this little update, and in case you did, well then please do me a favor. Hit like, smash subscribe, so that you can be notified every time we upload new videos, so that you can protect your wealth, preserve your wealth, and ultimately increase your wealth. My name is Nico Arachi, and I'm the host of Crypto Never Sleeps.